So, something that I want to talk about that has come up over and over and over again for me is the idea of healing a portion of our grief and then later on it coming back up, because this has caused countless frustration for me. The idea that we fully heal something once and then that's it. When it comes back up, there has been such an intense frustration and anger that I've had to deal with this again. It's something that I think is normal. I mean, with anything that we're healing in life, we have to heal over and over and over again. We have to learn lessons over and over again. And grief is this insidious bastard that just comes through in every possible area of your life in ways that you didn't even think possible. And here I am, I'm 4 years. We just celebrated Ariana's death anniversary, her 4-year death anniversary. And I'm still discovering new ways in which my grief has fucked with my life, quite honestly. And I have learned that the shame that I feel is really masking the anger that I have not dealt with. And I like feel it right in my throat. And it was interesting because I was at therapy and she asked me, what would happen if you let it go? And I immediately broke down and I just said there would be so much fucking pain, so much pain if I let it go. And part of me feels like I've been through enough. I don't want to keep pushing. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to feel pain anymore. But it's just the reality of grief. It's the reality of our life. It's the reality of being human. And ultimately, I can't settle on just being in the place that I'm at now. And I need to keep moving forward, which means I need to deal with this anger. And I think the lesson here for me, the thing to keep top of mind is we need to have resilience in our grief. And more importantly, we need to have patience, because when I started this journey, and now it's only been 4 years, I know I have a lot more time to go, but when I started this journey, I wanted to be the best human who has ever gone through grief. Honestly, there was so much pride and so much need to get through my grief as fast as possible, to feel like I can have a normal life, that I thought, well, I'll do everything that I can to really push this through, to really, really heal faster than anyone has ever healed before. And there have been times where I've pushed myself too hard, and I'm dealing with those issues now. I'm dealing with the fact that I pushed myself way too hard in the beginning. And I really, really should have just been more patient, which is now causing me to have to learn to forgive myself, to forgive my mistakes, and to just accept like who I am in my grief. I don't like the parts of me that have changed. I don't like the parts of me that I struggle with. It was just so much easier having Ariana and having somebody that I've been with for so long who knew me. I didn't have to feel afraid. I had somebody that I could trust in my safety. And really, for the first time in my life, I found myself feeling safe. And I'm realizing now that even though I know that she died because of cancer, I think in my body it feels like she abandoned me and my safety left. And I think there's a lot of anger there that I just haven't dealt with. So as you think about your journey with grief, as you think about where you are now, be patient. Be patient and let the grief work itself out in the ways that it needs to. Don't hold on to shame for the ways in which it affected you, and learn to effectively deal and let your anger come out. Do not hold it in, as I have now this well of anger and pain that I'm going to have to deal with. This is a lifelong journey, and we need to stay the course, and we need to be patient, and we need to allow ourselves to feel everything that comes up with no shame or judgment. So if I had one wish for you, if you were going through grief, or if you know somebody who's going through grief, show them love, show them unconditional love in the things that they are struggling with, in the things that they are doing. Show them unconditional love and let them have a space that they can just express what is coming up, no matter how irrational or fucking insane it sounds, because that's what I've needed. And that's what I've been searching for. And I keep coming up short. I think that's why therapy has been so effective for me too, because it becomes that non-judgmental place. But there's something deeper when you have somebody who knows you, who loves you, who can hold that space for you. So be that for somebody. And if you are going through grief, find that, seek it out, find your trust and safety. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget, if you're watching this, like and subscribe. Until next time.